This video was brought to you by Elbilmek, AWD, Stormberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today we're going to be testing Zeekr 001. I tested it a couple of years ago in Gothenburg, but now I have it at my home for proper testing. So I want to find out how, well, thirsty it is, how it drives, because this is more like the brother from another mother from Geely. So it's supposed to be roughly the same as the Polestar 4 we tried. But except for that, here, unlike the Polestar 4, wait, what happened to the, wait, why did not this go out? Okay, there. The Polestar 4 didn't have conventional rear glass here. Here we actually have it. That means we actually have conventional mirror also. Yeah, okay, let's try. But look at, oh yeah, but just like at Polestar 4, we have this premium. This trim is called Privilege. So it's the dual motor, but also with the adjustable rear. Yeah, you see, you can do this and you can, so, oh yeah, nice. But in the front, voila. And also Yamaha speakers, wow. All right, so yeah, it is a bit cold today. It reports at 0 degrees. I think it's more like -2 degrees or maybe colder. But okay, so we will just do the regular route, the short route. We don't need to test everything because we already tested the battery. So we'll just take a loop there and back again and measure the consumption. And then we see. And then, okay, I can do a swipe down here. I think I'm going to use eco mode. All right, and then I have to reset the trip meter somehow. Wait, how do I? Yeah, this needs to be reset and then we can go. All right, it's a lovely day today. At least it's sunny. Oh, look at that. Bullet size trying to get through. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's police. Yeah, it's 1 degree Celsius outside. So the peak power, at least the initial peak is a bit high now, 375 watt-hour per kilometer. But you can actually reset the trip meter by pressing this button here. So also the navigation will show you how many percent you will arrive with. But unlike the Polestar runs on Google Maps and also it's Android based. Here it's more like the China OS. I don't know, but it's a different OS at least. So yeah, just make your pick. What do you want to see? So I have to cruise 124 on speedo to match 120 GPS speed. Yeah, and then oh nice, we have weather forecast here. It claims to be -2 degrees. But it is nice and quiet in here. Okay, we just happen to have Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5 EV tires, but still, according to my measurement, it's supposed to be slightly quieter than the Polestar 4 even. And then also comfort is just superb. Just floats over the bump. Seats are great. Is this a better choice than the Polestar 4? Well, we need to find out, but so far it seems very good. But the car is far from perfect. And then how is Bjørn today? Oh, I see. According to the windsock, we have wind for the north. Yeah. So that of course affects the consumption in a negative way, especially if the wind is strong. At least over here is strong-ish. I'd guess maybe 5 meters per second. But yeah, less further ahead. First of all, we have haptic feedback shit on the steering wheel here and here, just like the Polestar, but the lights are out. I don't know, you can kind of see the contour, right? There's supposed to be some arrows and stuff here. I don't know what happened. It's just blacked out. Now, wait, is it too dim or whatever? This is weird. It was working just 5 minutes ago and now it's like this. So this is for cruise control. This is for some music, whatever volume. So yeah, that's not good. And also in some curves it will slow down. And let me see if I can show you. Now it's more random whether I can catch it or not. But especially in this situation where we have a vehicle in front, especially if it's a truck, then once we approach a truck in the left curve, it will slow down. But yeah, at least the slowdown in the curve is not that bad, and also it runs fairly smooth. Well, actually, I say fairly because I still feel sometimes that it pushes me a bit, and then kind of like goes a bit forward and then a little bit, but not that much. It's not super smooth. But another thing I'm gonna check here is, what about the centering? Does it do the left right like the Polestar? Doesn't seem to be that bad over here at least. Yeah, hold this thing. I don't. But the consumption though, holy macaroni, this car is thirsty. It's like a combi sedan, whatever, but almost 300 watt-hour per kilometer. What the heck? I can show you here. This is a very nice dashboard home screen where you have, you have the stuff here, but you can also swipe down and look at the trip meter, and it can show you lots of information about trip meter. So here you can also see that distribution. It didn't spend that much on heating or air conditioning. 12-volt system. Wow. So you see, no preheating going on or anything like that. It's just a thirsty car. And also these buttons to activate and deactivate cruise control, auto steer, and also to change speed and then distance. There is lag there, just like the Polestar. I'm not going to demonstrate now because we're doing a very strict test, right? But when you press it, it could take half a second to 1 second before you actually see stuff going on here in the head-up display. And also, I'm not sure what's up with this, but I'm so used to relatively big head-up display. Where can I see that? I'm used to quite big head-up displays nowadays, and I have to say, the speed on the head-up display here is tiny compared to many other cars. Well, we're done with the test, and here you see battery preheating. You can manually preheat, or you can navigate to a fast charger and they will preheat for you. So that's nice. But look here, the user. I didn't make this, you know, it's not like a clickbait thumbnail. Someone else made this Tesla killer, and then there's a Joachim driver there. Yeah. And then what was the consumption? Well, it was 297 watt-hour per kilometer. What the heck, man? I'm pretty sure that the Model Y would consume less than this car. Seems like the Tesla killer got killed. Oh, shit. Okay, now we have to cruise on 93 to match a 90 GPS speed. Let's see, I'm gonna show you here. If I touch or swipe here, you can actually see on the head-up display there that it changes to show you the speed. We can change or increase or decrease the following speed, or we can also increase or decrease the speed there. But it's the same as the Polestar 4. You got to press and hold to change it by 1, or the decrease by 1, and then if you press once, then it jumps on 5 increments. Man, it's -2 degrees Celsius right now. I'm using eco mode. You can also change mode here. Very nice. Swipe down here to overspeed warning and driver starter mode. You want to switch off that every time you start driving. What? Wait. Huh? There is even lag here. Wow. Plus the car, I mean, it seems like the screen is not that responsive, you see? You can clearly see me press it. I have to press and hold longer for it to register. Just like in a Polestar, maybe these cars are meant for all men. But okay, so I'm in eco mode, but I also noticed in the HVAC setting that in auto mode, then it only pushes heat to the feet. But I want maybe to have a little bit more, because okay, it's nice and warm down here, but it becomes actually too hot. And then the rest of the cabin becomes a bit cold. But if I try to change it, then it goes out of auto. So I kind of need to have it on automatic, and then just have it, just like in a classic Tesla Model 3. I just have to have it like scorching hot in the feet, and then not so hot for the rest of the cabin. Oh, that's a nice feature. See here, the phone is now wireless charging, and there's lighting up the interior here. But that light is the Zeekr logo. Huh? Nice. Oh wait, I'm gonna check the weight, but I haven't stepped onto it yet. It seems to be around 20-30 kilograms that needs to be calibrated. Okay, whatever. Front axle 1200-ish, 1220 maybe. the whole car. 2000, maybe 2460-ish, just like the Polestar 4. Well, they probably use the same Swedish steel, right? So, the Yamaha sound system, how good is it? Well, let's test it. Oh, there's some bass there, nice. It sounds pleasant. I like it. Okay, next. Okay, mid and high tone sounds okay. The bass seems to be not 100% linear. Also, I heard it go deeper in some other systems, so it doesn't go that deep, but it's still fairly deep. Okay, next song. Want to listen for some rattling. Let me skip here. Can I skip a little bit? There, okay. Rattling in the doors. Maybe a little bit, not that much. Okay. Oh yeah, nice bass there. Ah, great. Let me try to skip again here. Okay, now I want to listen to some clipping. So I'm going to crank up the volume, and then it might clip in the recording, but I will listen and see. I'll listen and get it better. Okay, first of all, it doesn't play that loud. That's one thing. And then towards the top now, like the last 20% of the top, I can feel and hear that the bass is getting clipped. Yeah, so if I give it a score, I'm not sure how high I would score it. Maybe a 7 out of 10 only. So it lacks some deepness, it lacks some punch, and also the power, or the pure power, and also the linearity. Yeah, it is a bit windy today at Mjøsen, but yeah, also we have headwind right now, wind from the north. So maybe that's why it feels cold in the cabin. But at least found out that you can change the fan speed here, or the auto fan speed, whatever, from 1 to 5. So if I set it to around 3, it's still on auto, then it feels better. Right now it's Strandlykkja, and this is where we're going to turn around. So one other thing that I complained about 1 year ago when I tested the Zeekr 001, also in Gothenburg, is the regen. So from when you let off the regen, or I'm sorry, when you let off the pedal, there is first a slight delay, and then the regen comes gradually. So normally how I drive it, speed up a bit and then slow down, I let off the pedal, and then oh, I want the regen, and then here comes the regen, and all stronger and stronger and stronger. So I'm not a fan of this. I'm more a fan of how it works in Tesla or most other EVs, is that when you adjust your foot up or down, it's more instant what the regen level you get, right? So then it's easier to control the amount of regen. It's similar actually when you floor it. Like now we just happen to be in eco mode, but when you floor it, it's like a half a second before more and more power comes gradually. I don't like that. It should be even if you're eco mode, you should have full power when you floor it. But then you can of course tune the throttle so that you get gradual, maybe like not so much power when you just push the throttle a little bit. In sport mode, by the way, the throttle becomes really nervous. So you just touch the throttle slightly and the car just jumps forward almost, similar to a classic Ioniq or Kona. So they should also tune that to allow you to be able to drive smooth, easier. But really, the whole region here just it's not the first time I experienced this in a Chinese car. I only experienced it in a Chinese car. I don't remember which other car it was, but I never experienced this in the Western cars before. So I might be nitpicking it, but for example, the region feel, I believe in Polestar was even better, because those cars, even though they come from Geely, they seem to have been tuned differently and tuned more towards Western people. Well, this time the consumption was 209 watt-hour per kilometer. Wow, this is a thirsty beast. But okay, distance is 63.4. So actually, this is a new record. This car underreports distance by 4%. It's supposed to be 66 kilometers, or at least close to 66, 65.8 maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so still, okay, it's lower than this. But how is this Zeekr compared to the Polestar 4? Well, the Polestar 4 was tested in warmer temperatures, so yeah, I bet the Polestar, if we drove it today, it will also be equally thirsty, around 200 watt-hour per kilometer in the low-speed test, and then yeah, 285 or something, roughly there, almost 300 watt-hour per kilometer in the high-speed test. So then it boils down to, do you prefer Swedish style or this Zeekr? I'm not sure if it's Chinese oriented, but yeah. Which one do you prefer, huh? At least I highly appreciate this. Yeah, the regular conventional mirror versus the Polestar with a closed back there, whatever. I couldn't really understand the point of it. But this is just the beginning. I'm going to test more of this car, especially tomorrow. I'm going to do 1,000 kilometer challenge, and then we experience how is the rest of the car. For now, I'm not sure if I have to choose between the Polestar and the Zeekr. I might still be leaning towards Polestar because I like the user interface in the Polestar, but I also like the user interface in the Zeekr. They are good in both their ways. But okay, when it comes to range and consumption and so on, seems like it's more or less the same. So that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.